Virgo, welcome to Intuition Loading. I'm Kiara. I'm here for energy, which can be on people, places, signs, and circumstances. If you head over to my main channel, you'll see a video that says how to know when a tarot reader is talking to you. That's from myself and all other readers. It's just some basics here. I'm going to get into Virgo energy. Remember, Virgo is ruled by the 6th house. It's also ruled by Mercury, which is also friends with Gemini. So check out Gemini. Check out Mercury. Get your chart out. See where you have this energy being influenced. See where your 6th house is to get the most accurate message. But again, I read for energy, which can be on people, places, circumstances, and situations. Let's get into this energy, okay? Y'all see we got us a good shuffle. I have 3 decks I'm going to be using here. We're going to do a Celtic, and then I'm going to do how you're interacting with the other energies. Virgo energies, 5 of discs here. There's something that has been left out here. Now, interesting thing, Virgo, 5 of Pentacles talks about being at a loss, but he got everything on his back. I feel like this is the energy of having to deal with your own mess. It is a loss because you're not gaining anything from it, but it's kind of like everything like backing up, backfiring, and having to deal with, you know, your own anything. This is giving backfire. It's being crossed by the Fool here, so this is your next cycle here. You could have thought that you were going to be free of something. You could have passed the buck is something I'm hearing, blamed or pointed or, you know, shoved over responsibility or accountability. Where if you have this in your chart, it looks like it's backfired and it's all coming back here. So you could have been like thinking you got rid of something or out of something, and it's coming back. So this is like thinking that you paid a bill with a banking and routing number. Well, the money's gone from the account. This is like a transaction not going through. This is like a one-night stand that comes back saying that they're pregnant, or this is like being done with someone and now find out you have like an STD. This is like thinking that you're done with someone, you break up with them, you move out. Well, guess what? The lease was in both of your names, so you're dealing with that. This is what this is giving. In the past here with the Page of Cups, it's telling me that you could have not been as conscious of the future here. You could have been more in your emotions here, the feel-good stuff, more on the shallow side, not really deep diving. You could have been coasting, having a good time, not really trying to get into the nitty-gritty or the data of things. It's giving emotional spending. It's giving emotional buying. It's giving like, I like you, you like me. It's giving flirty, but it's not giving like depth. This is also investing in someone before you know who they are. This is like, yeah, it sounds like a good idea. It feels good. Let's do it, without actually doing your research here, which again, looks like something is coming back, like should have known better type energy. And in the future, you have the Queen of Swords. She is looking very smug. She has that owl there. She's wise. She knows what she knows. This is also giving me the energy of someone trying to see if you're going to tell the truth. Again, this is like thinking you got away with something and it's kind of waiting for you. This is also giving the energy of informant energy. It's giving the energy of someone letting you get away with something just so they could catch you in the act. Or I'm dealing with this situation right now. So this is like the energy... And my brother is a Cancer, but again, that doesn't mean he's not in Virgo energy. But it's like if the police could arrest someone, it's like them letting them go to follow them and trail them to see what they're going to do, see if they can get something else, someone else, or something bigger here, because they already got you. So this is what's coming up here. I did some past readings. They're all time stamped. You're welcome to click on Virgo, but I've been saying that Virgo and Gemini energy was a little spicy, a little messy, and this is what I'm talking about. There's this energy of being exposed, having data, receipts here on something, and that's exactly what she's giving here. Again, it's like you got left, you know, holding the bag, literally holding the bag edge, you know what I mean? You've been left with everything. Why is this happening? As above, the Knight of Discs, Virgo energy. You need to slow down. You need to pay attention. You need to be careful. This is very much giving someone who is doing a lot here. He's looking over here. He's holding this up here. It's like you thought you were being careful, but you were not. It's like you thought you were smart, but you left some key details out. It's truly giving me a naive energy with this Page of Cups of someone thinking that they're saying or doing the right thing, and it's It's like, no, baby, no. It's like, really? It's not how that happens. It's like someone pronouncing a word very clearly, very enunciating something the wrong way. And so below how this is showing up is the Page of Wands here. It's coming off as like spicy communication, but it's like a sassy kid type energy. It's like you think that you're secure in something that you've done. You think you're free of something, but you don't even realize how much data detail they have on you. They're just watching you, seeing what you're going to do. This Queen of Swords can represent an attorney, the police. It can represent a landlord. It can represent a judge. It represents some type of professional that deals a lot in the intellectual pen and paper type energy here. Someone has data receipts on you. And because you are being careless here and not so invested, it's just like not being careful. You have said or done too much. I'm picking up said too much with these pages. They talk about communication. Again, this is in Virgo energy wherever you have it in your chart. How you feel about it, the Four of Discs here. You showed up somewhere and you're locked out. It's like something didn't go all the way through. It's like you didn't think something through. Like you grabbed everything, but you didn't think about how you're going to get the key, how you're going to get it in the lock. It's kind of a pause, because it's like getting all the way to this next cycle with the full energy here and realizing that your hands are full. And someone has been observing you and they're like, yeah, what you gonna do now? It's like you were baited into a situation just to see what you were going to do, how you were going to act here. Someone took advantage of your naiveness. You could have mother issues here with this full moon here. This looks like a longing energy, longing for this emotion, this intuition here. So this could definitely be some mommy issues. So someone felt like they could bait you here. Maybe you were not paying attention. Maybe you were distracted by the feel good, by the nurturing, by the love here, where you just moseyed into something. On the outside looking in, you have the World card, big Capricorn energy, final energy. This card is when something is like, I associate this World card with eclipses because the world is like the door is closed. The Death card is about transforming, and sometimes there's a variation of something that's still available. But when it comes to this World card, that's it. That's it. The saga has ended, and it gives you that now you see it, now you don't energy. And again, I just spoke to eclipses here. You have the sun and the moon here. There's like, again, that rise and fall of stars energy. This is like that I talked about when the smoke clears. This is that energy of like, now that something is done, look how they're all looking upon this figure in the reef here. Like, we're all like we got receipts here. We're waiting to see what you're going to do now, because there is no way to get out of something. The door is locked. You got what you got. Time is up type energy is something else that I'm picking up. Sentencing time is something else that I'm seeing out here. You have the Fool and the World out here. So this is definitely giving a total picture, a world view energy out here about how you need to. It's like someone was moseying along and wasn't really keeping score, keeping time, and the whole time someone else was, okay? You have the Four of Swords out here. This is the minor arcana for the Hermit, which is Virgo energy. So it talks about taking a break, taking a sit down. This talks about prayer, which is speaking to the universe, speaking to God, and meditation, which is when you listen, which most often is done half-assed. Most people what? Pray and go about their business, or they meditate and it's like, what are you listening for? You know what I mean? There's no correspondence is what I'm hearing here. Someone is accepting here. I don't even feel like it's accepting. I feel like someone's naive. Look at his face. Someone doesn't realize that they're in timeout yet. Someone doesn't realize they've been figured out yet. Someone hasn't figured out the only queen out here, the only big court card out here is a Queen of Swords. So, and you got 2 pages out here. So Virgo energies, it feels like you're in page energy and you're dealing with this Queen of Swords over here. This is definitely giving like a mismatch when it comes to intellect, conversation, emotion here. You look like you've been moving more out of emotion and just ambition and feel good energy, where this Queen of Swords over here has been playing chess, not checkers here, strategizing against you here to end something once and for all. It's definitely giving a ring energy, cutting something off at the head. You have 2 fours out here. This is around someone's home, someone's genetics, someone's maternal energy, more of that out here. This is a 5 of Swords energy altogether. Again, this is not realizing that someone is not your friend here. 9 of Pentacles, 10 Pentacles altogether. When it comes to a dynamic, a long-term dynamic, a family unit, someone is not your friend. Someone does not have your best interest at heart out here. If I read just from the majors here, literally, you're starting a cycle with a whole bunch of karma to clear with this 5 of Pentacles on your back. And I said again, 5 of Pentacles usually talks about not having anything. This is giving 10 of Wands energy. Like, take this shit with you. Yeah, you thought you was, this is how you thought you was moving in, but this is, and again, someone is not self-aware. They're imagining themselves like this, but this is really how you're looking here. And it's because, as above, you haven't been paying attention here. You haven't actually sat down and took stock of something, measured something, reviewed data. Something is, and it's a very smug energy out here. And what's coming up next is the 7 of Wands here. You're going to have to combat against this Queen of Swords energy. This Queen of Swords could really truly be an authority or an entity such as a corporation, a doctor, a judge. It could definitely be a divorce. There's some type of legality, some type of intellectual figure here that feels like they got you pegged because you walked right into something. You walked right into it. And now all of a sudden you're like, hold on, wait a minute. You're trying to differentiate yourself from what they say you are, what you walked into, what you look like. But it's like taking that break and coming to this conclusion all too late. The Emperor on the bottom of the deck with the Death card and the Tower and the Sun. And then Wooey and the Hierophant. Oh, the bottom of the deck has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcana on the bottom of the deck, whereas your spread only had 2, very clear cut, the beginning and the end. Why? Because you need to boss up in some type of way, take some type of control, pay some type of attention, be the authority of yourself, and that way you're not being led. And this transformation is having to occur after you are being it's given publicly embarrassed, publicly torn down here to the foundation here, so that you can see that I feel like someone has just been letting life just be what it is. You're learning your lesson about not actually stepping up for yourself, because whoever this Queen of Swords is was like, oh, since that's how you feel about life, you're just careless and free and, you just want to hug. Okay, I'll use you. And you're like all gullible going in, and you getting here like, wait a minute. Literally how this is showing up, someone is, it's like he's telling them, yeah, go over there. Yeah, walk up to it. And you're like, okay, and now what? And now you figure that part out for yourself. This is interesting. I would like to see Spirit, oh, yeah, this is a mess. The cards are sliding left and right, dropping here. I feel like for the Virgo energies that I'm speaking to, Queen of Discs, 5 of Swords, 2 of Wands. Yeah, this is very much a Tower for you, because you just like, nothing is what it seems here. Nothing has been what it seems. I would like to know about this Queen of Swords pretty much. And then, okay, the Knight of Discs jumped back down. So I'll clarify those two. But pretty much, this says what it says. You walked into something. Walked right into it. I'm telling you, it's a lot of commotion, a lot of ups and downs. These cards are not even prepped, so y'all getting it raw. For the Virgo energies, who is this Queen of Swords? This authority energy that led Virgo astray here, that was giving direction, signals here. Someone was shrewd and they saw potential in your naivete. Who is this Queen of Swords figure for this Virgo energies? Wherever you have this in your chart. Father of Wands here. So this is an entrepreneur. This is someone who does Cobra energy here. This is someone who literally preyed upon you. The Emperor here. This person came in running an operation here. Father of Swords in reverse here with the Ten of Wands. So they came in telling lies and illusions here because they couldn't tell you all the burdens and baggages that something came with, or you wasn't going to do it. So they actually put together an operation where they headed it as the Emperor here and led you in here with the Queen of Swords here. You have the Five of Cups in reverse, which is the Four of Cups here. So this is talking about playing upon a rejection here, because you have the Four of Swords here too. And look at that baby lamb. Sacrificial energy here. So someone came in and played upon someone's rejection, someone's lack of being able to sit down and pray and meditate. Once someone figured out that someone doesn't have their own connection to be able to sit down and pray and meditate, and they don't have their own discernment, basically, with this Four of Swords, that's when they came in with the Five of Swords, and they played this Queen of Swords energy here. And now you've gotten caught up with the Sun and the Three of Cups here. There's exposure out here with the Six of Cups from things done in the past. There's some type of coming to an awareness here with the Eight of Cups that someone is leaving you high and dry, disregarding you. That's exactly what this is. And then you have the Seven of Swords, literally this fox over here, safe, sound, bundled in a protective style here, because they know that they're good because they set you up. What's the Knight of Disc here for this Virgo energy? That was as above, how you ended up in this situation. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This is bad luck here. And this is the Nine of Swords here and anxiety here, because you were not taking initiative on something, because you were taking too long to do something, to punch something. Being stubborn is out here with some type of ambition here. You have the Ten of Cups here, and you have the Seven of Swords again. So you look too long to act upon something that you know, but since you wanted to pretend like you didn't know or see, maybe it was too painful for you, caused you too much anxiety, you chose to prolong it, ignore it. So this was the only way to bring something to your attention, was to basically let something play out and have you left high and dry, for you to look around and literally physically see not only that you're alone and how you got alone, but also for you to not only that you're alone, but also how you got there, for you to be sitting there and have nothing to think about. Some of y'all are in jail or going to jail with this Virgo energy. Some of y'all are single. Y'all have got left with a lease, a kid, a tab, and you're sitting here realizing that somebody was never straight with the Lovers. Geminian energy, which I will be doing next. This is Mercurial here. Mercury, third house energy. Siri. I'm just going to say this for you all. I'm just looking it up for you all. Because I do like for y'all to be able to study on your own. Because this is definitely Mercury energy. And that way you guys can look it up in your own chart here. But Mercury is talking about, what is Mercury made of? Communication. Gemini and Virgo, curious communication. It talks about third house energy and sixth house energy. So it talks about things that you do in your day-to-day. It talks about your routines. It talks about your newspapers, your emails, your text messages. So whoever this is that's left you high and dry has been literally playing in your face, basically. and you knew they was playing in your face, but something about you may not have wanted to be the moon here in reverse. You knew they were playing in your face here with the Three of Wands. You didn't want to be controversial, didn't want to be the bad guy, so you just chose to brush it off, disregard it as a threat until now. Now I'm gonna do something new today that I'm excited to do, and I'm going to see how the energies are interacting with each other when it comes to this. So for Geminian energy, spirit, how is it interacting with the other signs here? And then I'm gonna run out because this has been great. With Aries here, you got the stone. So it looks like when it comes to Aries energy, Virgo energy, whoever this Queen of Swords energy could be at Aries, they were showing up as the Emperor here. However they've been is solid. So you're going to have to see someone for what they are. You're not going to be able to make excuses for them. And with Libra, which is the opposite, is the Siren here. Someone has been finessing you. They literally could be an Aries or Libra energy here. They could have an Aries or Libra moon, and that is how they got you, okay? This person definitely has Aries in their chart. They were utilizing Aries energy to take charge. Now, Libra is Venus energy. What else was being influenced by Venus over here with Taurus? The cave. So someone was literally using the Venus energy to seduce you and to pretty much cut you off, lock you in here, so that you pretty much became dependent on them and what they said here. And they've been really strict and firm about it here. This is very much given, Siren, to where you were like, could have been under some type of spell. Remember, we can easily do spell work with our words. You know what I mean? We can hypnotize with our words, our communications, affirmations here, affirming something over and over again. Someone was doing this religiously. And then you have more Mars energy with the Judge out here. The Judge and the Stone is definitely giving that Queen of Swords energy. So whoever this was utilizing Mars and Venus energy to take advantage of you. And I really do just work here. How is Virgo operating with Capricorn? The shadow here, which is devil energy. So there could be a Capricorn that is showing up with the duality or calling out the duality of a situation. A Capricorn could be bringing to the attention on behalf of the Virgo, not only the part that this Queen of Swords energy played, but also the part that the Virgo energy played by succumbing to this energy. So it's like this Capricorn energy could be telling you, like, I see how you got taken advantage of. I see how you didn't fight enough. And I kind of see where justice, I see how you got in your situation. I see how karmic justice or legal justice is showing up here. For Cancer, the orphan. You could have Cancer in your chart wherever even though this is Virgo energy, you could have Cancer strongly in your chart, because I talked about that abandonment issue that I saw here. That maternal energy kept showing up here, that lack of, which is how this Aries, this Mars and Venus energy was able to take advantage of you here. Literally, a Capricorn could be telling you that it's because you have abandonment issues that you're willing to fall for this type of energy here. They can easily give you little of no love, and you feel indebted to someone. That's out here. How is Virgo energy interacting with Sagittarius? You have the fault line. So you could be getting into it with the Sagittarius, who is co-ruled by Pisces, the Lover, which is your opposite, 7th house energy for you all, and your natural 7th house. So there's definitely some smoke between the Virgo and their home life, people they've been around on a regular basis. This person or people, this situation is embodying Venus and Mars. Someone has been using your love against you. You do have a Cancer Capricorn dynamic here that's trying to tell you, like, hey, they don't love you. They're utilizing you. But over here with Sagittarius and the Lovers, this is giving, that's Neptune energy. The illusion could have been too much for you to handle. That's why there's a tower out here around that Neptunian energy. Your illusions are being broken up, and it's a lot for you. It's tearing everything down. If this person over here, this Queen of Swords energy that has been male, female, whatever, best friend, has been manipulating you based on these Chiron energies, these maternal, needs that you have for hugs and love, this orphan energy, then you literally could be having a meltdown in your brain. Like, But I thought that, and if that's not true, then what else is not true? Exactly. That's exactly what you're seeing after you got left holding something red-handed by yourself and everything's on you now. You're entering this cycle with all this bullshit that you claim. Well, I did it because I love him. I thought we were in this together. It's giving a bad episode of Snap or First 48. Oh God, you know what I mean? You have the mirror out here coming up with Virgo energy here, with the Lovers under it, Pisces here, your opposite here. You're looking to see that you've been reflecting moon energy out here. Once again, you could have Cancer in your chart here. So now you're seeing that you've been basically doing whatever this person told you to do. You've been mirroring them, and they've walked you into a wall here. Gemini, which is also ruled by Mercury. Thanatos, this is an ending here. Now, Gemini is Thanatos, death energy, and then you have fault line, Tower energy, both Martian energies here, Scorpionic energy, which is this energy over here, this Mars energy is coming through, trying to make you go through something. So even this karmic energy over here with this Queen of Swords here, Spirit uses everyone in mysterious ways. So you clearly needed to get through this abandonment issue, speak up for yourself, stand up for yourself, be your own boss. And the only way to do that was to allow other people to lead you into bullshit. Now that they have led you astray so many times, you're starting to get the attitude of like, I'm only doing this stuff for them. Maybe I need to listen to me. That was the function that they served. Maybe I'm being too easily influenced. Maybe I'm too quick to say yes. Maybe I need to slow down and sit down and pray and meditate for myself instead of just going to a church or a reader and just letting them tell me what God said. Maybe I need to try to fill it out for myself. The only reason you've come to this conclusion is because you physically had to learn the hard way. So Mars has been being used against you. Aries, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Gemini over here all have this Martian, Martian energy here coming in to bring action, and this is to tear something down. And it looks like Saturn over here with the Capricorn energy is saying, yeah, you need to learn that you can integrate with people, but you do not have to mirror people and consume them and be like their other half. You can be a complement. You don't have to be, you know what I mean? This is not love to just do whatever they say. Lastly, you have Aquarius here with the ring out here. This is a commitment here. And then you have Leo out here with the unseen. I feel like Leo is the sun, so there's definitely something being brought to light here. Something you didn't see before is being unveiled here with the sun. It's all in your face. Everything that you couldn't see because of this illusion energy down here with the Piscean and the Sagittarius Neptunian energy. That fault line breaking up, that Lovers energy. Everything's not sweet. Everything's not good, is what you're seeing here. And with Aquarius in the ring here, you're detaching from some type of commitment. And that's funny because guess what? Aquarius and Leo share a dynamic, and look what you got. Two eyes looking at you. Two very different eyes too. You and someone else have very different reasons for doing something, two very different views on something. And alas, here we are. So let me get your advice, but whoa, yeah, okay. What's the advice here for the Virgo energies? Makes perfect sense. I'm glad we could get to the bottom. Can't make it up here. You have getting together with friends, and you have changes in your life here with the moon here. You've been running with the pack, blending in. Look at that twinning energy again, Geminian energy, Mercurial energy here. People can just say they love you and you believe them because you want to be loved. People can just tell you they got you and you believe them because you want them to have you. Because why? An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. With the nest energy out here, you're having to break that Cancer energy down, fourth house energy down, and learn how to love that fourth house, the moon energy down. And then you have recognition, reward for merit with basket here. You're seeing doing what your friends do, mirroring people and not having your own mind. You are seeing where that gets you. You're seeing how taking things at face value can affect you and where it gets you, and it doesn't look like it's in a very good place. I love you all. I don't do personals right now, but y'all can hit me up at Kiara T. Hawkins on Instagram if y'all want to hit me in the DM, chat it up. I love y'all, and until we meet again, keep growing.